You are watching the News Hour with Arnab Goswami.
Exactly 17 days ago, VHP leader Praveen Togadia took to the stage in Nanded in Maharashtra with the single objective of spreading hatred. His venomous, vitriolic hate speech, strewn with multiple threats, soon went viral on the internet. But despite the glaring evidence, both the Maharashtra government and the police have totally failed to take any action against Togadia. Today, as the national outrage boiled over, a mere complaint was filed against him. Why were the authorities dragging their feet in the case for this long? Why is a man who made a brazen attack on the secular fabric of our nation allowed to roam freely?
His speech at Nanded had evident communal overtures, repeatedly raking up past riots. VHP leader Praveen Togadia clearly intending to threaten the minority. But when confronted by times now, the leader showing zero regret and zero remorse.
पर कहीं ना कहीं बहुत लोग नाराज भी हैं, जैसे आप बोलते हैं काफ़ी चीज़ों के बारे में, तो आपको नहीं लगता कि हिंदुत्व में ऐसे
हमारे साथ कोई नाराज नहीं। हमारी सभाओं में तो 5000 से लेकर 1 लाख लोग आते हैं और इतना बड़ा समाज है और लोकतंत्र है, तो लोगों के अभिप्राय भिन्न हो सकते हैं। उनके अर्थ के सबको विरोध में हो गए। हम सब समर्थन में ऐसा भी नहीं मानते, उसका अर्थ के सब विरोध में है ऐसा भी आप यदि अभिप्राय दे रहे हैं तो अभिप्राय आपका एकांगी है।
Togadia absolutely defiant and totally unapologetic. However, his divisive comments drawing massive ire, with voices demanding action against Togadia only growing louder.
You know, we can't have two double standards. One standard for Akbaruddin Owaisi and the other standard for Praveen Togadia. These kinds of hate speech ultimately encourage people to take up the path of violence.
A hate speech by the MIM MLA in Andhra, for that he has been arrested. Now the law must take a similar position as far as anybody else who makes that sort of hate speech.
While the Congress on the left seem to be in no mood to relent, the BJP clearly being cautious, safely distancing itself from the controversial leader and putting the ball back in the VHP's court.
So in the case of Mr. Praveen Togadia is what the witnessing it yesterday, and today is likely that the case is going to be registered.
I think the reply of this question will be given by the Vishwa Hindu Parishad, not by the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Massive outrage compelling the Maharashtra government to act, while the police registering an FIR against Togadia for his hate rant.
After almost 2 weeks and a lot of pressure from the media, the Maharashtra police has finally acted and has registered a case against the VHP leader under sections 153A, 5052 and 295, all of which deals with creating and promoting enmity between different groups on the basis of religion.
But what took the Maharashtra government so long to initiate action against Togadia? And is merely filing an FIR against the leader who repeatedly referred to past riots to threaten minorities enough? Bureau Report, Times Now.
Working President of the Vishwa Hindu Parishad Ashok Chaugule, from Delhi Acharya Swami Shri Dharm Guru, from Hyderabad Abid Rasul Khan of the Congress, Mazhar Hussain, Director of the Confederation of Voluntary Associations. From Cochin, we have PC Chako, Senior Congress Leader and Spokesperson. From Thiruvananthapuram, we have Rahul Ishwar, Social Activist, and he represents the Sabarimala Trust. We have a big panel today. I want to begin by saying two things. There are two arguments, three things. One is that I request all my panelists not to say or do anything in this speech which competes in hate or communalism, which Praveen Togadia has unfortunately said. That's one. Yeah. My first question is to Acharya Swami Shri Dharmendra ji. Acharya ji, मेरा सवाल आपसे ये है कि प्रवीण टोगाडिया कहते हैं कि अकबरुद्दीन ओवैसी ने ऐसा कहा तो हमने कहा, तो क्या आपको लगता है कि एक सांप्रदायिक व्यक्ति ये कह सकता है कि दूसरे सांप्रदायिक व्यक्ति ने कुछ कहा इसलिए मैं कंपटीशन करूंगा सांप्रदायिकता का? क्या ये किसी तरह से भी ये
क्या कहा तोगड़िया जी ने?
वो मैं रिपीट नहीं करना चाहता।
प्रवीण भाई तोगड़िया ने क्या कहा है जिस पर इतना हंगामा हो रहा है?
उसको मैं इस टेलीविजन चैनल पर रिपीट नहीं करना चाहता, आपको पता है मैं नहीं करूंगा।
रिपीट नहीं कर सकते, मैं रिपीट कर देता हूं।
नहीं मत कीजिए,
मैं रिपीट करता हूं।
आप करेंगे तो मैं उसको म्यूट कर दूंगा आपके वॉल्यूम को।
चर्चा करना बेकार है।
ठीक है, फिर मैं आपके वॉल्यूम को म्यूट कर दूंगा।
बेकार है, आप मेरी वॉल्यूम को अगर बंद करेंगे
करना पड़ेगा
तो फिर डिक्टेटरशिप और लोग
नहीं, डिक्टेटरशिप नहीं है, डिक्टेटरशिप नहीं है, डिक्टेटरशिप नहीं है, क्योंकि मैं आपको सीधी तरह से कहना चाहता हूं आचार्य जी, देखिए बात ऐसा है।
तो मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं कि प्रवीण तोगड़िया ने बहुत गलत काम किया है, क्योंकि कुत्तों की भी
मैं भी वॉल्यूम कम कर रहा हूं, इसको वॉल्यूम कम कीजिए प्लीज। वॉल्यूम कम करो, मैं वॉल्यूम कम कर रहा हूं, मैं वॉल्यूम कम कर रहा हूं। नहीं, मैं अभी आचार्य जी इसको अलाउ नहीं करूंगा। आई एम सॉरी, आई हैव टू कट इट ऑफ। थैंक यू वेरी मच। आई थिंक इट्स बेटर दैट वे। माय क्वेश्चन इज टू अशोक चौगुले. Competitive communalism, we discussed it yesterday. It's distasteful, it is unacceptable. Why is the Vishwa Hindu Parishad in a corner over this issue, Ashok Chowgule? You're in a corner over this today because even you're embarrassed, I'm sure, with what Praveen Togadia has said.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Kindly do not put words in my mouth.
Yes.
Yesterday, okay, we discussed this particular issue, and I said over there at that time that if Akbaruddin Owaisi had not made his particular speech, there was no need to have to react to it. Now you are saying that we are threatening minorities. It's not a question of threatening minorities. Okay, we are stating facts to those people who think that they are the leaders of the Muslims, and tell them that this is the history of the whole issue.
Now,
and do not try to
there is a Supreme Court verdict
flame up
that in the case of Togadia being banned by the Karnataka court from visiting communally sensitive areas, Mr. Chowgule, the Supreme Court of India had observed that one-upmanship in the name of religion, whichever it be and at whomever's instance it be, would render constitutional designs countermanded and chaos claiming its heavy toll on society and humanity as a whole be the inevitable evil consequence. No person, the Supreme Court said very rightly, no person, however big he may assume or claim to be, should be allowed, irrespective of the position he may assume or claim to hold in public life, act in a manner or make speeches which will destroy secularism recognized by the Constitution. Does the Vishwa Hindu Parishad does the Vishwa Hindu Parishad have no respect for the highest court in this country?
I'm sorry, you do not, you're putting particular issues, which are not really relevant over here.
This is absolutely relevant. It is about Praveen Togadia. It is about Praveen Togadia. It is a court verdict. How is it irrelevant? 1 minute, Mr. Chowgule, how is it irrelevant? It's a court verdict. It's a court verdict in the context of Praveen Togadia.
If I'm allowed to be complete,
how is it irrelevant?
Complete, my statement. No, but you are not even allowing me to say 2-3 words, before interrupting me. Right? Now we are talking about a particular case over here, and you are saying that we are threatening minorities. There is no question of threatening anybody, let alone minorities or anybody. What we are stating over there, that there is a particular, as I said yesterday, there was
Mr. Chowgule, the limited point I'm making to you, please listen to me, is that the Vishwa Hindu Parishad has to go by what the Supreme Court said. The Vishwa Hindu Parishad is not the Supreme Court of India. And this is absolutely relevant what I told you, because it has happened in March 2004. You are aware that the Karnataka government had banned Praveen Togadia from visiting certain areas of the state on the ground that his utterances incite communal feelings affecting communal harmony. In response to that, a bench of the Supreme Court of Doraiswamy Raju and Arijit Pasayat said what it said. It put its observation through. You have to tell me today. And you have to tell me, has the Vishwa Hindu Parishad no respect for the Supreme Court of India?
I have
no respect for what the Supreme Court observed.
No particular, you can ask me any question, that you want. I don't have to reply to you.
Oh, you don't have to reply.
Let us face it.
I'm here, so you don't have to reply.
Of course.
So you will dodge that question.
Similarly, that you are talking. No, I'm not dodging that question. I'm asking, you're putting a particular point to me that I have to reply to you.
The point?
I don't have to reply to you.
But you will have to reply to the Supreme Court of India, Mr. Chogule.
Yeah, let the Supreme Court ask me a question. Okay, I will reply.
So do you not believe in what the Supreme Court said?
I don't have a question from the Supreme.
Do you personally agree or disagree with what the Supreme Court said?
I have no particular, I have no knowledge about the judgment that you are talking about, so I cannot make any comment. And please do not try to put, you send it to me, then let us stop the conversation right now. And when you send it to me, then I will react to it. Okay, is that all acceptable to you?
Well, I mean, I have many more questions to ask you. As far as this particular court observation is concerned, I will certainly send it across to you. My question is to PC Chacko. My next question is to PC Chacko. Mr. PC Chacko, the Congress-led Andhra government had to be forced for a fortnight before Akbaruddin Owaisi was arrested for his hate speech. Praveen Togadia delivers his speech on January 22nd. Right? The Congress-led state government have not moved to arrest him till today. 17 days have passed. What makes you nervous? What makes your state government so nervous? Always. Congress ruled state government so nervous always.
I feel that the government of Maharashtra should have taken action, and this delay is unpardonable. Whether it is Togadia or Mr. Owaisi, this competitive communalism should not be and cannot be tolerated. We all know that what is the harm they are creating to the society. Both of them are not helping their communities. They are harming their.
That's all right, but you didn't answer my question.
Indian situation.
You're not answering my question. My question.
Yes, the government should have taken action.
It's your government.
I said that.
No, why are they not acting?
I said that it is our government in Maharashtra. It is our government in Maharashtra, and I feel that the Maharashtra government should have taken action against Mr. Togadia.
Yeah, exactly.
I understand that a case is registered there, and more strong action should have been taken against him.
Well, I don't know.
No doubt about it.
Your state government is having to be pushed, cajoled, advised, etc., etc. My next question is to the General Secretary of the Congress in Hyderabad, Abid Rasul Khan. We spoke about this in the case of Akbaruddin Owaisi. You kept saying no, no, no. You were in denial about it. Eventually, even you and your state government had to agree that you were pushed by the media and the social media into acting. The social media and the media don't run the government. They don't run the state government. They are not in power. The media is not in power. You are in power. Where is your responsibility?
Let me respond. Last time also when we spoke over this Akbaruddin issue, I told you that our government is collecting evidence which is strong, and for that we require some time. In Togadia's case also, a FIR has been registered in Hyderabad, and evidence has been collected, and as I'm advised that the police is taking action to arrest him, and they are basically, Togadia is not staying at the place where he is supposed to stay, and he is going around into different cities. Now Maharashtra government has also registered a case.
Don't dodge it, please.
Don't dodge it.
Maharashtra government, 1 minute, no.
One sec, let me complete it. Maharashtra government also has registered an FIR, and I think very shortly Togadia will be arrested. There is no two ways about that. And
a case is registered. I remember the tone with which your chief minister responded. When the media was, when Times Now's reporter was asking him, your chief minister, initially in the Akbaruddin Owaisi case, was smiling and trying to teach what governance is all about to the journalists. We remember
what he said is the police needs to take action.
He was being very patronizing to journalists.
We spoke about it,
He was being very patronizing.
He said the police needs to take action. It's a matter of law and order.
The police reports to him, not to the media. A case has been registered. My question is to Mazhar Hussain. Coming to you, Rahul Ishwar. Case is registered against Togadia, section 153A and section 5052, both non-bailable sections of the law. What does the delay help? Who gets helped by the delay? Mazhar Hussain, sorry. Mazhar Hussain, who is helped by the delay?
I think all the divisive forces get helped by such delays, whichever party, whichever community that they belong to. But before that, Mr. Arnab, I would like to talk about one aspect about which we normally don't take cognizance of. Whenever any hate speech is delivered, people think that only members of the other community are affected and they feel hurt. But I think the members of the community to which this person belongs who is giving the hate speech, that community also suffers in three ways. First and foremost, right-thinking members of that community who are in large numbers, they also feel hurt about such utterances. Second point is, those communities to which they belong, they get a bad name. And finally, I think what happens, unfortunately, is that liberals of the other communities who are, normally either secular or who are on the borderline,
absolutely,
they become communalized.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think it is so easy to let a fringe determine how the people of a religion will respond. And that's why I said it yesterday. 1 minute. I don't think any religion is narrow enough to boast about riots and about bloodshed and about the slaughter of women and children like Praveen Togadia was trying to do. That is not our nation. That is not anyone's religion. That is not spirituality. That is not goodness. There is nothing acceptable about it. And I don't think there is any right-thinking person, is there, Rahul Ishwar, who will say we should now start boasting about the slaughter of women and children. Where do you stand, Rahul, on this? What would you say to the VHP?
Can I come in?
For the past 1,000 years, I come from a tradition where we have to go to a mosque first, then to a temple. Our tradition is that we should first go to the mosque, pay respect there, then come to a temple. I am a proud Hindu, but I am a Hindustani too. I am an Indian too. So I would say hate should be either countered by love or law. Love being more idealistic and law being more pragmatic. I am sorry to say, but Sri Praveen Togadia's statement were not in the best of taste. They were not in the right taste. Of course, there is a difference between their speeches in magnitude and magnitude. But the person who talked before me, I think he hit the bullseye. That's the right thing should do. And the liberal, secular, nationalistic people of all community feel shy, feel threatened, feel intimidated by hate speeches because we are caught in the middle. And I believe, and one more very important point I would like to raise is, the only people who will be happy with the hate speech will be Owaisi, because he is having now a handle to fire from. Now Owaisi will be feeling happy. See, I told you this is the reason why I talk like this. This is the mindset of the governments in India. This is so-called victimization of us. So this is like giving a weapon in a platter to the opposite camp and saying that you can fire at us. So please stop hate. I am a proud Hindu, I am a proud Indian. When some Muslim is hurt, I am hurt. When the Hindu is hurt, I am hurt. And the modern India, I am proud to say that the 65% youth of this nation who is below the age of 35 will take Hindu, Muslim and Christian first as Indians, then belong to the communities.
Hear that Ashok Chougule, who perhaps, Ashok Chougule, that is the voice of a progressive, of a fairly progressive young person who is also the trustee and associated with the Sabarimala temple. I want to ask you, Mr. Chougule.
You are arguing by labels. You are arguing. You are putting an argument by labels.
Mr. Chougule.
Which will not lead us anywhere. Now, Ishwar, I'm
okay, you want to respond to Rahul Ishwar? Go ahead.
Can I be allowed?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to respond. Now Rahul ji says about reacting to hate with love. Now, if that was a particular case, then Shivaji, what did Shivaji do? Shivaji did Shivaji respond to hate with love? What was the message that Krishna gave to Arjun on the battlefield over there? Now we want to it is our Hindu tradition. It was our Hindu tradition, not to react instantly. We try and make all sorts of attempts. To try and come to a solution.
I want you to quote me. I want you, Mr. Chougule, maybe you are more aware than me. Mr. Chougule, please tell me one part of the Hindu tradition which talks about, which validates and takes pride in the slaughter of children and women. Just tell me, please. I want to hear from you.
I think, you were, yesterday also you said...
And I want to quickly add a point.
Rahul Ishwar is also adding a point.
I respect your point, but one thing. Have you not lost the advantage to OIC? Now what is the difference between OIC and the organization? You have lost the advantage, and OIC was being cornered by all people. Now you have given him equal footing. You have lost the advantage. You have lost the charm because we are going on the same scale. I think we should respond from a higher scale.
Yeah, see, now you're putting particular questions over there and not allowing me to answer. Now, Arnabji had posed a question to me, and before I even started to answer it, okay, like Rahulji, comes and interrupts over there. Okay, this is not.
My question to you is, where in any religion is there a you have to who boasts about the slaughter of women and children?
I'm talking now. No, now the first of all, okay, the interpretation that you are putting, that it's a boasting about slaughter of women and children.
Yeah.
There's no question of boasting about it. Praveen bhai, just mention a particular fact. And let us remember one thing. Okay, let us recognize one thing. Let us recognize one thing that, like, we are, so for today, okay, we are talking about, okay, a reaction of Praveen bhai. Now, can we not say, okay, dwell on the particular point that if the first particular action was not taken?
No, please.
Okay, I need to have responded to this.
But PC Chako, your response. PC Chako, would you like to respond to the VHP working president Ashok Chaugule, who's just spoken from Allahabad, please? He seems to be strongly defending what Praveen Togadia said.
Unfortunately, Pranav, this situation, whoever is indirectly trying to defend these wrongdoers as doing a great harm to our society. And it is the responsibility of Andhra government as well as Maharashtra government to take immediate action. Both these fellows has done something very, very wrong, and the delay in the action is unpardonable.
Sir, the delay is by a Congress government.
Congress leader.
I don't know what
you should have acted swiftly and fast.
So you have
without any loss of time.
So it's Congress government
against them.
Congress government
are doing great harm to the society.
Congress government. You are talking as if you're not in power. It's a Congress NCP government. You're in power in Delhi and Bombay.
In both states, it is Congress government, and they should have taken action.
Okay.
I am sure that they will take action.
Abid Rasul Khan and Mazhar Hussain, last word to you on this debate.
Delay has done lot of damage. Yeah. And it cannot be allowed to continue like this.
Surely it cannot.
And whoever is trying to justify them, whoever is trying to justify this statement are also contributing to this damage, and this cannot be tolerated.
I think they are completely out of sync with the,
that is my opinion.
They are out of sync with the reality of India in 2013. Anyone who wants to do this, this divisive, hate-filled approach just don't know what this country and the youth of this country want. They are out of sync. They possibly have no idea with the reality of this country, and they're determined to try and take this country back. I'm not sure if the people of this country will allow that to happen. Yes, Abid Khan.
Yeah. What I would like to say on this is what Mr. Chako said. We are definitely very seriously working on the cases, and action has been initiated. Today an FIR has been registered in Nanded, and about a week back FIR has been registered in Hyderabad. And very shortly we will arrest Praveen Togadia and produce him before the court, and the law will take definitely its action the way it has to take. And the charges are also very serious, and the charges are supported by evidence which is on record. And the evidence, because being an electronic evidence and being this thing, voice samples have been sent to the forensic, and the reports have been obtained. Absolutely. And a legal opinion also has been obtained.
Well, I hope
there is absolutely no two ways. We will definitely take action against Praveen Togadia and anybody who tries to disturb the secularism of this country.
Yes, and absolutely. And Ashok Chaugule, I want to hear from you that whatever law is taken, the VHP will accept the law. As the law takes its course.
The law is to be accepted. The law is to be accepted by all sections of the society. Vishwendra Parishad is not to be singled out, okay, and ask this particular question.
After Akbaruddin Owaisi, I don't think you can say
you are not, okay, I'm not talking about, I'm talking on behalf of Vishwendra Parishad.
No, but you spoke about being singled out.
For the particular committee. No, I'm not talking about, okay, you raised the question of Akbaruddin ji. Okay, I did not raise up that.
No, you said singled out. So I said, I responded by saying that after the arrest of Akbaruddin Owaisi, you cannot talk about being singled out. That argument doesn't hold either.
No, I'm not talking about singling out at all. I'm talking about everybody in the society should accept the law.
Yeah, and the law applies equally to all.
The Parishad or Congress party, yes, and the law should apply equally to all. Well, and that is really where the question comes over there.
People will watch and observe
so many particular time.
Yeah, people will watch and observe how closely everyone follows the law.
Yes. Exactly. And people will judge. Okay, we sitting here on the panel, okay, are not to judge on behalf of the
yes,
people.
Mazhar Hussain.
And using, okay, labels, okay, to say.
I would like to raise a very basic question, Mr. Arnab. That is, you see, what we realize is for 4 years, we are all living in peace and together in harmony. And suddenly, in the 4th year, all of us realize that we are Hindus and Muslims, and we start fighting and all these hate speeches start. I think this is something which has to be exposed, and people are beginning to realize this. Second thing which I would like to say and reiterate here is whenever any such hate speeches and other things take place, the government also fails to take action, which leads to further polarization. And if we continue to be like this, then time is not far when our entire polity, our entire society will get divided, which is going to be a very, very sad day for our country and our nation. I hope our people in power and these divisive politicians realize what damage we are causing to our own nation, our own country.
Absolutely.
By such behavior.
Absolutely.
And one other point I would
absolutely.
like to...
And I want to...
agreement with that.
Yes.
One point, last point I would like to raise, Mr. Arnab.
Action.
Yes. Mr. Arnab, one point I would like to raise here. Please permit me just 30 seconds. You see, I am extremely flabbergasted and extremely sad by all these hate speeches which are going on, first by Owaisi, then by Togodia, then by that other Swami Kamalananda, and I think till 2014 elections we can expect many more such hate speeches. We are all outraged. But what pains me even more is when speeches are to hurt our sentiments, we feel outraged. But when there are people being killed because of these hate speeches in riots,
well, I genuinely think that the people of this country in 2013 will not be swayed by hate speeches. And I also want to say right here at the end of this debate that this channel and this show does not give a platform for hate speeches. We have taken a conscious decision not to broadcast any part of this hate speech. And we stand by that decision.
Let us not say that it is only. Let us not say it's only in 2013. Okay, that people are not accepting that particular judgment. People have never accepted hate speeches anywhere, anytime.
But the government should be decisive.
Yes.
Well, we'll see, Mr. Chako, how decisive the government is.
Mr. Chako should understand. Mr. Chako should understand that they have taken the support of MIM to form a government in running the government in Andhra Pradesh, and it is in 2005 of the case that is there today.
Please understand that the very day Mr. Akbaruddin made the statement,
acted upon.
The very day Mr. Akbaruddin made the statement, we reacted against that. Whether MIM is supporting the government or not, that is immaterial. I want to repeat it. Whether it is MIM or Praveen Togadia, anybody who violate the sentiments of the people, who try to destabilize the tranquility of the country, and they should be taken, action should be taken against them. I am firmly for that. Where is the political consideration? Where is the political consideration?
A 2005 case against Owaisi is being acted upon only now in 2013 after 8 years. I think, let us have the facts on the table first.
Mr. Chogule, please ask yourself, Mr. Chogule, just 1 second. The question that all the VHP leaders must ask themselves is, in the India of 2013, the youth of this country and everyone in this country, they will choose progress over hate. They will choose to move forward rather than backward. You too perhaps should consider that, and Mr. Togadia should move with the times instead of trying to pull this country back. Thank you.
Why you're talking about 2000? Why you talking about 2000?
Because divisiveness will not be allowed anymore.
No people at any time.
Even the BJP, sir, is not saying a word in your favor today. We'll follow up this story. We'll see where it goes. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining me on that debate. Thank you.